And Coors Field, a good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Colorado Rockies. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. Number 22, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Coming to the plate now, Jacoby Ellsbury. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch coming, here it is. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. One strike home now to Ellsbury. Here's a strike. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. With that, the batting order for the visiting Arizona Diamondbacks. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He's truly one of the great power hitters in the game. I love watching him, and he's got elite power. That's the kind of power that he can hit it over the light towers, and he can hit home runs that will show up on show track, and he's exciting to watch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. And he struck him out. Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Gary Sanchez, the American League's Silver Slugger behind the plate a year ago. Strike one to start the at-bat. 2 out, nobody on. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. And now the Rockies will go on offense for the first time. No score. David Robertson will be the one towing the rubber for the Diamondbacks. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done, controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. Over the bleachers and onto the concourse. A home run off the bat of Troy Tulowitzki. And the Rockies are out to a 1-0 lead. I'm sure you know what's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. Hit well again. Down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Comes set, and the 0-1 is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Striding in for the Rockies, Sandberg. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Into right field, that's a base hit.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
And that'll bring in DH extraordinaire Edgar Martinez. To Walker for one. On to first as they get the double play. So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Aaron Judge. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see two different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Here's Neil Walker. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. On the corner at the knees, 0-1.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Lifted down the line in left. Ruth has a beat on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. They're down 1-0. So coming to the plate, Ken Griffey, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. He's set. Here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ellsbury going back to the track. He jumps, but he can't make the play. It's off the wall. Griffey takes the turn at third. He wants it all. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 2.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. Into right field, that's a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
In now for Colorado, Ruth. He's set and the pitch. Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. It's off the rocks and gone. The Babe with a 2-run home run as the Rockies have taken a 4-0 lead. Just a majestic home run to watch, and I certainly think it's worth looking at with our show track technology. You don't see many home runs in that territory, and with a projected distance coming in at 470 feet, it backs it up. A really impressive blast. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field, and the Rockies are opening things up now. It's a 5-0 ball game. What an amazing home run we just witnessed, and lucky for us, we're going to take a look at it again with Show Track. And as the numbers come in, the projected distance of that blast, over 490 feet. That's right up there with the longest home runs we've ever seen. He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
This pitcher must think he's cursed or something. He gives up back-to-back homers, is obviously rattled a little bit, and the next batter barely even waits for the first pitch to cross the plate before he crushes it out too. This is incredible.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He swings and grounds it to short. Gregorius has it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and here comes Junior. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lined hard toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Ready for another chance? Sandberg, he singled his last time up. First pitch coming, here it is. Line drive, base hit. Didn't waste any time, like the first pitch he saw, to keep the inning going.
Boy, Dero, he's not missing very many barrels so far in this one. That is back-to-back bullets and another base hit.
Yeah, no doubt about it. There was this banner that hung in the Texas Rangers clubhouse back in the day that said, hit or get left behind. That's exactly what this offense is doing.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Stanton's there. Some of the natural splendor of Denver and the surrounding areas, so we thank you for joining us here for Matinee Baseball on MLB Network. Hit in the air to center field. Griffey waits on it, 1 out. Up next for Arizona, Tyler Austin, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. So here now's the pitcher, David Robertson. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3 up, 3 down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Stays alive, still 0-2. Diamondbacks still searching for that first hit of the ballgame. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. And that'll bring in Ken Griffey Sr., and he might still be a bit winded after the inside-the-park home run in his first at-bat.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs, too.
At the plate, Wade Boggs. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that's more than a mile high, up into the rooftop area.
I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on ShowTrack because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
High in the air out to center field. Ellsbury is under it. 2 down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jackie Robinson. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
And in that last at-bat, it makes you think that this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count up.
Struck him out.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in, and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
This is on the ground over to first. And the Diamondbacks have their first. Now from Coors. Standing in, the leadoff man, Jacoby Ellsbury. So we are ready for baseball. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. Time now to look at the Diamondbacks' starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, Jacoby Ellsbury is really fueling that offense right now. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him.
And meanwhile, MLB Network's cover. Into the box now is the leadoff man, Jacoby Ellsbury, and we are ready for baseball from Coors Field. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Robinson ranges to his left. Throw on to first, and Ellsbury's a ground out victim to open up the ball game. First offering on its way. Fouled away. Our temperature not quite as hot as we'd expected. 85 degrees, the reading at first pitch. And he got him. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
Only one strike away from throwing a very strong first inning to begin the ball game. He looks sharp.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Diamondbacks down in order. Now at the plate, Troy Tulowitzki. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch coming. Here it is.
That's foul.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stanton has a read on it. He's got it one away. In now, Ken Griffey Jr. Here's the first pitch to him.
Foul ball.
Bases are empty, one man out. Sent on the ground out to second. Taken by Walker. And quickly there are two away. Settling in now, Sandberg. First cuts for him here with the bases open and two away. From the stretch. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball into the second deck and gone. What a blast that was. So here it is again, accompanied by Show Track. Great exit velocity, and the projected distance comes back at over 470 feet. An impressive thing to watch when it happened, and even more impressive to quantify with the numbers. And that's through for a hit. Throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Rockies are on the board. Here's Big Aaron Judge. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys. All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And let's take a look at Troy Tulowitzki. Obviously known for his offense and the ability to move the ball both gaps and out of the yard. I don't think he gets enough credit for his defense, though. Plays a big man's game at shortstop, but is able to cover a ton of ground out there.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Giancarlo Stanton is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Swing and a miss as Walker's in a hole here. No balls and 2 strikes.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out the... And that'll bring in Ken Griffey Sr. as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot that time for Ken Griffey as the Rockies have taken a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, when he woke up this morning, the last thing he wanted was to be down 2-0 in the second inning. The good news is that both home runs have only been solo shots. But the bad news is he's not fooling anyone right now.
On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Now in the box, Babe Ruth. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Smoked on the ground up the middle. A dive and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play. So a 2-run homer down the line in left as the Rockies have taken a 4-0 lead.
Yeah, after this blast, the 3rd home run of the game, you can see why this place is known as a launching pad. Balls leave this place in a hurry. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see more before this thing is over.
Stepping in now, number 22, and it's fouled away. 3 runs already home here. A shot down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Now another 0-2. Pulled toward right center field. Judge is under this one, and that's out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and danger now is standing in as the fine shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now here's Tulowitzki with a ball hit high and deep out to left field. And gone! An absolute bomb. A solo home run off the bat of Troy Tulowitzki. And the Rockies are opening things up now. It's a 5-0 ball game.
Wow, I'm not sure that ball's ever going to be found. It went so far. One of the most impressive home runs we've ever seen. And the show track numbers are just ridiculous. Get this, the projected distance registered at over 500 feet.
Some of the natural splendor of Denver and the surrounding areas. So we thank you for joining us here for Matinee Baseball on MLB Network. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Gets a small piece near the plate. That winds up foul. The 0-2 once more. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one. He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Make it 7 in a row. My gracious, he is simply unhittable right now. 2 away. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Diamondbacks, David Robertson. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Sandberg. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air. Drury has a play. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Striding in once again, Edgar Martinez. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. He's set. Here it comes. Line towards center field. Ellsbury is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ken Griffey. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, this is what Coors Field is all about, right? You come here
to right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Into the box, Babe Ruth. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And the Rockies just keep right on rolling as this ought to be extra bases again. Around second now and headed for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jackie Robinson. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The speed they always talk about with this guy was on full display there.
Yeah, when you've got elite speed like this guy.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. 1 gone in the inning now, and here's Didi Gregorius. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Gregorius is one of those prototypical left-handed bats that really excels against right-handed pitch. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Griffey Jr. going back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Well, that was certainly a tough play and worth taking another look with Show Track. Seemed to get a pretty good read off the bat, carved out a nice route, and ended up covering over 110 feet to make the play. I'm sure he's happy with himself about that one. Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and nearly into the hit column in a big way. Instead, it's a foul ball. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. They need to get something. Harmon Arthur answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. First pitch on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. And Walker will put this one away for out number 1. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Hey, Matty, an interesting sequence in that last at-bat when he hit a home run. First pitch breaking ball when he hit that towering long drive home run. We'll see if they attack him more with fastballs in this at-bat.
Ready for another chance? Ken Griffey Jr. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. A shot to first base and caught there to end the... Here's Big Aaron Judge.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Called strike 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
And he struck him out. So double digits now, 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
The windup and the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Giancarlo Stanton goes down for out number 2 in the top half. High and deep down the left field line. Oh, and he misses it. No runs, no hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ballgame. And ready for another shot now. Sandberg, he comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Ellsbury going back. He leaves his feet, but it's off the wall. And he will make it there as the Rockies are in business right away. It's a leadoff double. And that'll bring in DH extraordinaire Edgar Martinez. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Hit hard on the ground to short. Gregorius is there. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Ken Griffey. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Oh, look at the sliding stop.
No,
it's late. He's safe. If that was anybody else running down the line, he'd have had him. Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. And they're runners at the corners now.
So frustrating, D-Row. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out and all of a sudden...
They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
He's in there.
And this will come in far too late. He's in there at third. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Digging in once again, Babe Ruth. 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in.
Ready once again, Jackie Robinson. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Has a look, now the pitch. Drilled to the left side. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 10-0 score. Digging in to try it again, number 22. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah.
And the run will score all the way from first.
We're going to see something pretty special here on Show Track. Check out the top speed of one of the fastest men in baseball as he goes all the way from first to home to score rather easily. That's about as good as it gets in the speed category right there.
Hit hard down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Four runs here in this half inning. This one's down to third. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Well, when you've got a guy with speed like that, he's going from second to home on a base hit just about every time. The top speed here on Show Track is about as fast as you'll ever see, and he ended up making that play not even close.
Standing in now, Ken Griffey Jr. Now Jr. gets a hold of one to deep right.
Gone all the way into the upper deck. Well, we'd be doing you a disservice if we didn't employ Show Track to show you that home run again. No doubt one of the most impressive long balls we've seen. That ball was screaming off the bat, and the projected distance comes in at over 480 feet. Wow, that's tough to top.
He hit the corner and tries for third. And a relay to the plate is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they... Brandon Drury will bat next. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Here's Tyler Austin now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks' first baseman.
Finally, a take. No, seriously, that's the first pitch they've taken the entire game.
The 1-2. Popped him up. Martinez has room in foul territory. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location. And the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Ronald Torreyes will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
To his right, Robinson. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order, but this one's pretty much over. Emilio Villanueva gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Striding in for the Rockies, Edgar Martinez. He'll open it up in the Colorado 6th. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning, instead of foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Ken Griffey will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field.
But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard.
And the runner will score from first. And he will score on the inside the park home run, and that was a gift right there.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
Line to the right side. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. The throw into second. And he'll get in there safely.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Loved the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
High in the air out to center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Into the box, Jackie Robinson. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. Over the bleachers and onto the concourse. A home run. If you've lost count, it's understandable. That was their 9th home run of the game. Can you believe what we're seeing in this? Can you believe what we're seeing out of this lineup today, guys?
Yeah, Matt. You know what, D-Roll? We got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but, boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Into the bleachers and gone. This has almost been a superhuman performance from this lineup. 10 home runs in the game. When's the last time you can remember a team knocking that many balls out of the park?
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Roll, this is what Coors Field is all about, right? You come here to see runs, and that's what you saw today.
I just like this lineup. They didn't worry. They were going to hit
to right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs.
Well, balls are flying out of here faster than they can throw them across the plate, it seems. That's 4 home runs in this inning alone. It's times like this when pitchers wonder if maybe they've chosen the wrong profession. Their pitching coaches start wondering, too.
And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, talk about having a day, D-Bro. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Stanton is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Ken Griffey will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ballgame as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. And a great job to stick with it as he's able. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together. I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Jacoby Ellsbury goes down for the first out in the 7th inning. And that's in there for a strike.
0-1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down
Now from Coors Field. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. And we are set for baseball here this evening. And a swing and a miss, so a first pitch strike as we're underway here this evening. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball, then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, the guy to the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Hit weakly back to the mound. And there's out number 2. Up next for Chicago, Jose Abreu. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
This offense has been warned. If they didn't know already, now they do know. He's got his A-game fastball with him today.
Fork ball, and he's looking good now, 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. James Shields, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Big game James Shields on the mound. 3-pitch guy. Fastball, curveball.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run.
Well, we'd be doing you a disservice if we didn't employ Show Track to show you that home run again. No doubt one of the most impressive long balls we've seen. That ball was screaming off the bat, and the projected distance comes in at over 480 feet. Wow, that's tough to top.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Into the box now, Sandberg. He pulls this one into right. Garcia is there, and he makes the catch for the out. In now for Colorado, Edgar Martinez. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Here's the first pitch to him. And a pitch out, nothing doing though. And that's ball 1. Griffey stands at first with one out. Troy Tulowitzki will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And foul, though it had the home run distance. The 1-2. This is line to left. And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track and the runner will have to retreat. And that'll bring in Ken Griffey Sr. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ready to deliver, here's the first pitch. Hard liner to center field. Engel is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Troy Tulowitzki will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
This is part of what makes him one of the best pitchers in the game. He pounds strikes, and his stuff is really tough to make contact with. And when you fall behind 0-2, good luck.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Nicky Delmonico is retired to kick off the inning. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
When a guy's featuring big-time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your...
Now from Coors Field in. So digging in now. Joan Moncada. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Lifted in the air out to center field.
Griffey waits on it.
And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Ready now for the White Sox, Avisail Garcia, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one. Not a bad night to bring the parka along. 54 degrees at game time. And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia. Strike three called. Nasty screwball there for out number 2. Digging in now, Jose Abreu. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Robinson is there, and the side is retired. So not much. Into the box now, Barry Larkin. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a rocket deep down the line in left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
First pitch on its way. Hit hard up the middle. Throw on to first in time, one away. Striding in for the Rockies, Sandberg. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as the Rockies have taken a 2-0 lead.
I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Show Track because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
And Tulowitzki's got himself a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
And that'll bring in Ken Griffey Sr. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. The 1-0. Running is Tulowitzki, and it's belted high and deep into right center. But that'll be off the wall in right center. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did, and looking at it again on Show Track, we see it a lot faster than it came in, 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that.
Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. Hit hard to the right side. Another first-inning RBI opportunity for him here. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Engel has it in his tracks. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away. Digging in, Babe Ruth. And the Rockies trying to hang even more damage on the scoreboard in the opening frame. First pitch on its way. Line drive field. Engel will get there, and he put
anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. You want to talk about shutting a running game down? The guy behind the dish has an absolute cannon. I mean, you will not see guys get but 2-step lead off first base today.
And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Wellington Castillo goes down for out number 2 in the top half. The windup and the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So add now to the plate, Jackie Robinson. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Here's the pitch. Line hard to the left side. Foul. 0-1, here's the pitch.
No, that's foul.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Okay, guys, here's how the Southsiders are lining up on D today. And, guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers.
Here's a ball well struck for the right field corner, but that'll be off the right field wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Pitcher's got to stay on his toes right there. You never know who in this lineup is going to pull out the old ambush. Knock to right there.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone.
What an amazing home run we just witnessed, and lucky for us, we're going to take a look at it again with Show Track. And as the numbers come in, the projected distance of that blast, over 490 feet. That's right up there with the longest home runs we've ever seen.
Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Engel. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Sandberg, and remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. This is pulled into right, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Got him. Standing in, Adam Engel. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A fastball that he's way out in front of, a swing and a miss.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. Ready now, James Shields. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
He's one pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some...
And the shortstop is under it to make the play. Ready for another chance? Troy Tulowitzki. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Well, every pitcher gets to start the inning with a fresh slate, and he's out trying to put that last inning behind him. But he's got to be shaking his head right here. A leadoff double on the first pitch, and he's back in trouble again. Things just not going his way right now.
But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. One away. Digging in to try it again, Wade Boggs. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set, and the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And there are two away now. Striding in once again, Babe Ruth hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First pitch on its way. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
And the Rockies just keep right on rolling as this ought to be extra bases again. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Robinson at second with 2 down. Weak roller right side. Gonna be a tough play. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And he struck him out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Avisail Garcia. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. And he will make the play. 2 away now. So striding forward now, Jose Abreu. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Hector Santiago answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Here comes the first pitch. High and deep to right. Back goes Garcia at the track. But he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. Larkin takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he's safe at the plate as they push their lead to 8 now.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
Stepping in now, Ken Griffey Jr. As he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, Sandberg. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Engel ranging back. He dives, but he can't get it.
Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded.
Safe at the plate. And they now lead by 9. So striding in, Troy Tulowitzki. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning.
He swings and crushes it. Oh, my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs.
As he rips it on the ground to second. Moncada gloves it.
Spin throw. Got him at first, and that was not easy with that guy running down the line. Digging in and looking for more, Babe Ruth. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. 4 runs here in this half inning. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Into the bleachers and gone. Into the box, Jackie Robinson. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Davidson is up with it. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is... Next up is the sneaky pop of Nicky Delmonico. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
0-1.
And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
That ball went out.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Ruth has a beat on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in to try it again, Matt Davidson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Hit hard on the ground to short, picked up by Larkin. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 22. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Delmonico ranging back, still going back, and it's gone. So a solo shot here to left center field as this lead got even wider. In now, Barry Larkin. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, just to the right of the chalk, a fair ball. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game. Striding in once again, Ken Griffey Jr. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Turned on down the line, but this is foul for the first strike. A bullet to first base. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the 1 out. Ready once again, Sandberg. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. He pulls this one into right. That's in there, base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
That was pretty obvious in live action that ball was hit hard, and after analyzing it with our show track technology, we see that our eyes did not deceive us. 114 miles an hour was the exit velo, an impressive swing of the bat.
And here's another ball well hit. This one to left field. The onslaught will continue as this is going to be another home run. This has almost been a superhuman performance from this lineup. 10 home runs in the game. When's the last time you can remember a team knocking that many balls out of the park?
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, this is what Coors Field is all about, right? You come here to see runs, and that's what you saw today.
I just like this lineup. They didn't worry. They were going to hit homers regardless, but there's so much green grass out here playing in Denver. You stay on the approach that you're going to stay in the big part of the field. Next thing you know, you're back spinning stuff out of the yard.
Grounded to the right. Beautiful diving stop. Oh, but he beats it out. Nearly a highlight reel play, but they'll have a runner on here with 1 away. Digging in once again, Wade Boggs. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the 2nd out of the inning. Ready for another shot now, Babe Ruth, and his confidence has to be in a really good place right now, having already launched 2 balls over the fence in this one.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in 1 game. His last at-bat is...
But the recovery throw will be in time. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Adam Engel. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Got him fishing that time, 0-1.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count, hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high, 1-2. The 1-2. Freezes him on the inside, strike 3. Omar Narvaez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Narvaez, playing here in his age 26 season. He's a 2nd-year big leaguer. In there, and he's in control, 0-2 now. To short. Larkin takes it in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Chris Beck gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Hit sharply on the ground. And there's 1 down now. Ready for another chance? Number 22, getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Garcia has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Barry Larkin will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. And that's going to find the alley for his 5th hit of the ball game. And he is into second with a 2-out double. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Into the box now, Ken Griffey Jr.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. And he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. No balls and 1 strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Yoan Moncada goes down for the first out in the 7th inning. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Got him. So that's the 2nd out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now. Stepping up now, Jose Abreu. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2. The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Digging in and looking for more, Sandberg. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Hit sharply on the ground. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Troy Tulowitzki. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. And it's gone as they add still another.
Well, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
And that'll bring in Ken Griffey Sr. Liner in there for a base hit. He'll get it into second. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double. In now for Colorado, Wade Boggs, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Line towards center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Striding in for the Rockies, Babe Ruth. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. From the stretch. Lifted in the air to center. Engel moves over. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Next up is the sneaky pop of Nicky Delmonico. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. He froze him on the fastball there. Wellington Castillo goes down for out number 2 in the top half. This one's down to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So coming to the plate, Jackie Robinson. He's 1 for 4 for the game. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Leaps, and he makes the catch. He took away a home run. Wow. Digging in the switch hitter, number 22. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Barry Larkin. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone.
As a fellow once said, the only park that ball wouldn't have made it out of is Yellowstone. Everyone knows he's got plenty of thump in his bat, but come on, I'm not sure that ball's even come down yet.
Stepping in now, Sandberg. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Engel is there. And that ends the inning. Welcome back to the 9th inning from Coors Field in Denver as we get a nice shot of the city here tonight. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. First delivery to him on the way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The 0-1. Tapped up the first baseline. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Now the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3. So now he's 1 out away from perfection. Yolmer Sanchez will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. In there for strike 1. The 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. And that one just missed outside.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
The count now at 2-2. The White Sox down to their last strike. Strike 3 called, and it's over. He's pitched a perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
Guys, he really helped lead his team to victory in this one, especially on the offensive side of the scorecard. So let's go ahead and give